Assalamualaikum and hi to my lecturer and my fellow friends. Today my group will present the topic about management behavior strategies. So this is my group members. The first is Siti Nur Tasnim binti Zulkifli. Second is Nur Shazwani binti Suhaimi. Third is Fatin Fatihah binti Muhammad Zulkifli. Fourth is Celesta Ipingli. Next is Abina binti Marikus, and lastly is me, Nurul Izzati binti Hafizi. So the content for this topic is definition of management behavior strategies, basic principles of behavior management, factor of behavioral issues, examples of behavioral issues, behavior management strategies, behavior management assessment, conclusion, and references.
I will start with definition of management behavior. Behavior management can be defined as a strategy for using appropriate strategy to change troublesome behavior toward a planned goal. Every teacher and parents needs a behavior modification system in the classroom, as well as a healthy and productive learning environment. This behavior management is crucial for guiding positive action while also preventing bad and distraction-free behavior.
Now, we will move on to essentials of behavior management. In this topic, I will talk about 6 essentials of behavior management. The first one is keep emotion in check. Teachers or parents try not to discipline the children when you are angry and strike to punish them. It is because discipline should be taught as an educational process in which we teach them the consequences of their behavior instead. Second is present a united front, which means parents need to come up together with the morals or values and strategies that they want to apply. Then both need to follow through. This is to make sure that they will not learn to play one against each other. The third one is be consistent. As we know, children still cannot fully understand about complexities and subtleties. We cannot pamper their particular behavior today and punish them in the following day because it will make them become confused. They will also try to test you continually to see if you will be strict or easy each time. The fourth essential of behavior management is teach children to apologize and accept their apology. Let the children know it is important for them to apologize for their wrong behavior and actions. Then after that, try to reassure them by telling them although their action is unacceptable, but they are still loved. The next one is don't give in to crying and tantrums. Be patient, be firm, and don't give in all the time. It might be hard for us to see the child wailing in anger and disappointment, but if you give in, they will know that if they push hard enough, they will get their way. The last one, apologize for your mistakes. Don't be afraid and apologize to them when we are not behave admirably. It is important because it will enable them to appreciate our sense of justice and prevent them from viewing you negatively.
The next part, some children are charmers, treating tragedies out of minor issues to win their parents' sympathy, while others will and stamp their feet to obtain what they want. There are several compelling explanations for children's behavior, so the factor of behavioral issue is seeking to get attention. It's easy to get attention by throwing a tantrum, whining, or assaulting a sibling. Secondly, the factor of imitation is children learn how to act by observing others. Kids will replicate what they observe, whether it's a peer misbehaving at school or something they have seen on TV. So imitation is an important part of skills development since it allows us to pick up new skills fast and efficiently by watching others. The third is big emotion. Some children, however, cry more than others. those, some children may get angry more often, feel frustrated faster, and get overly excited than their peers. So, when they are furious, they may become quickly overwhelmed, and as a result, they may become aggressive. And the last one has learned misbehavior. They learn to react based on how we reaction to them. So, one of the most common reasons for youngest misbehaving is that it is successful. If breaking the rules get them what they want, they will soon realize that misbehaving is effective. For example, behavioral issues are tantrum, aggressive, being easily distracted, lazy, and talk back.
Next one, we have stated 5 strategies for behavior management that we should use while teaching our children. Okay, the first one is always stay calm. Keep your voice calm and steady no matter how hard your day on that time. The second one is always make things fun. Create many kind of interesting activities. As we know, children are all about play, so this way it might attract them to be fun with us without getting bored. The next one, set a good example. Show them how to use good manners and be kind to someone. For example, if we get any kind of helps, we must say thank you in front of them to show them how we react when we get helps from someone. The second last is always find the good one. Immediately praise them whenever they achieve something good by doing high fives or giving positive words such as good job and so on are all great ways to acknowledge our children's positive behaviors. The last one is keeping rules simple and easy to understand. A few simple rules that might work well with children, including be kind to one and another, take care of our belongings together, and many more.
So move on to the next part, which is assessment behavior management. In this part, we have 3 components, which is behavior logs, and the second one is behavior intervention plan, and the last one is functional behavioral. Okay, first, behavior logs. What is behavior logs? Behavior logs or safeguarding logs are databases produced and used by schools to capture young people's behavior or safeguarding concerns. Different schools use different approaches, formats, and platforms or software in order to do this. An advantage of behavior logs is that they can provide information about the next context within which a behavior occurs. Behavior Intervention Plan. A Behavior Intervention Plan or BIP is a written improvement plan created for a student based on the outcome of the Functional Behavior Assessment or FBA. The FBA should identify what is maintaining or causing a challenging behavior, and the BIP specifies the action to take to improve or replace the behavior. Functional Behavioral. A functional behavioral assessment or FBA is a process that identifies a specific or target behavior that interferes with a student education. The assessment attempts to designate the particular behavior, identify the factors that support the behavior, and determine the purpose of the behavior. The process leads to an intervention plan and steps that one can test to improve the student situation. The functional behavioral assessment informs a teaching plan that one can develop a more acceptable alternative behavior for the student that will not interfere with the student education.
So, the conclusion for this topic is modeling either rewards or punishment can be used to manage behavior. Rather than simply penalizing your child when they do something you don't like, behavior management involves managing their behavior so that they learn the proper way to act. The greatest strategy to guide your child's behavior is to use a positive and constructive approach.